Hi guys, welcome to day 11 of our 31 Days of Yoga and Pilates challenge. We're going to start off with the tabletop, so pop yourself onto your hands and knees and pull your tummy muscles in. Begin to extend away with your opposite hand and leg, so right arm and left leg. Try and extend away, push away through the fingers and the toes. Keep your tummy muscles nice and tight and try not to round and arch the spine. Just keep your back as straight as still as you can all the way through. And then swapping onto the other side, doing exactly the same thing again. Keep those abs as tight as you can, keep your spine supported all the way through. Reach and extend as you breathe in, breathe out and pull it all back together. And just keep those tummy muscles as tight as you can all the way through to support your back. Sit back and stretch for a second, and then from there lie yourself down onto your front, extend your arms in front of you, and you're going straight into swimming. So again, opposite hand and leg, reaching and extending away. Reach from your shoulder and push from your hip to make sure you keep everything nice and still through the spine. Keep going from one to the next. Breathe out as you extend, breathe in as you lower. Really strong exercise for the back. And then from there, take your elbows directly out to the side, so you've got your elbows at right angles and you've got a straight line from one elbow across the shoulders to the other. As you do this one, squeeze those elbows straight up towards the ceiling. Try not to pull them backwards and try and keep your head in line with your spine all the way through. It's a tough exercise, this one. It's not very big, but it's a hard one. From there, extend your arms forward, and then from there you're going to squeeze those elbows back towards your hips and lift through the head and the shoulders while you do it. Keep your back nice and still as you're doing this one from your lower back. Your movement comes from the shoulders and from the middle of the spine. Make sure your feet stay on the floor for this one. If they start to leave the floor, press your heels out to the side. And from there, bring the hands underneath the head and shoulders and begin to extend away with one leg and then the other, pushing and extending away through those feet and pushing right from the hip joint. Again, keep your head relaxed onto your hands and your tummy muscles tight to support your back. Keep going from one to the next. From there, lift your head and shoulders away from the floor and begin to reach down towards your hip with your hands. So left hand reaches down to the left hip. You should be able to go past the hip and reach down towards your thigh or even towards your knee. But keep those tummy muscles braced all the way through and keep your head in line with your spine. Your feet must stay on the floor with this one. And then change in sides, reach down and bring it back to the forehead. Keep going with that one. It's a nice strong exercise again, working through the back of your waist. Lovely, well done. From there, extend those arms forward again. You're going to reach and extend opposite hand and leg, and when you get to that extended point, bring the knee toward the foot towards you and swing back with your hand, reaching towards the opposite foot with the hand. Keep going from one side to the next. If you can't reach your foot, don't worry, just reach in that direction. It's not always the easiest thing in the world to do. Again, keep those tummy muscles nice and tight. It will stop you from rocking from side to side. Fantastic, well done. Lovely. Almost there. And rest your head onto your hands again. From there, bring yourself all the way up, sit back onto your heels and rest it there for a few seconds. And then bring yourself back up onto your hands and knees with your spine nice and flat, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Extend one arm forward, reach from the shoulder joint, swing that arm all the way back towards your hip and plonk your hand back down onto the floor. All the way through this, keeping your body as still as possible. The whole point is that everything else is still. The movement comes from your arm and your shoulder joint. Fantastic, keep going. Try and keep your head in line with your spine. Try not to wiggle through the hips. Keep those knees under your hips and your hands under your shoulders. Fantastic, well done. Almost there. And sit back and stretch again for a few seconds. And from there, you're going to lower yourself down onto your elbows in a second. So you're going to extend one leg back, lower down onto the elbows, and keeping the foot, the hip and the shoulders in a straight line, you're going to maintain that position. So it's a static contraction. Keep your tummy muscles nice and tight and keep pointing through those toes. Just hold that lifted position nice and still. Don't let the foot drop. Just keep it nice and steady and gently release and swap sides. So again, push away through those toes, point your toes, reaching from your shoulders, hips and feet, keeping them all in a straight line as possible. Just maintain that posture. Keep breathing nice and steady. Your elbows should be sitting directly underneath your shoulders. And gently relax it down, sit yourself back onto your heels and rest it there. Well done guys, have a fantastic day. Mwah. See you later.